I thought we competed our rear ends off today, so I mean, it's didn't. The final score wasn't indicative of how we played. You know, made a couple mistakes pitching wise and paid for them, but you know, if we compete like that every day, I'm going to be. We got beat on the scoreboard, and that's the only place we got beat.
Was it encouraging to get some hits strung together and runs there on the board, considering the first two games where it was kind of lacking in that area?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now, if you watch the game, their pitcher that started the game for them threw a lot of pitches that were over the middle of the plate and about belled high is what happened. I mean, that's, you know, the first two games, their pitching staff really threw a lot of quality pitches. And the other thing is when we're in a situation where guys dealing, we've got to find a way to compete in those situations and find ways to get hits as well. But I thought a lot of the pitches that were thrown today, we didn't miss pitches that were up for the most part. I mean, we missed a few, but not very many.
You guys haven't been swept in a while, obviously. I guess where do you kind of go from here? Is it important just to kind of leave this behind you the best you
Well,
can?
you know what? We're facing a lot of adversity, and adversity is either going to make you tougher or it's going to destroy you, and it's going to be our team's choice on what that does.
Coach, some controversy there, and I believe it was the sixth inning with that hit by pitch.
Terrible call.
What did you see? I guess
The guy's got to make an effort. My understanding of the rule book is the guy's got to make an effort to get out of the way, and he stood right there and didn't move one bit.
You mentioned the adversity. Grant Gambrell, what led you to have him scratch?
With the number of pitches he threw last week, we just sat together as a staff and talked about it and decided not to throw him today.
When did you guys sit down to make that decision?
Well, we talked about it a little bit on Friday, and then we made a decision this morning.
Was Grant? Was that your guys' decision?
That was our decision. Yeah.
Coach. Today's loss makes 4 in a row. What can you do as a coach to make sure that the locker room stays positive and keeps moving
I'll
forward?
take care of that. It's not going to happen because, you know, what am I going to do? Go in there and destroy them? I mean, they're hurting enough as it is. So I'm not going to do anything negative. I'm going to go in there and talk to them about what we talked about this morning. That, you know, adversity is good for you. Helps you become a man. And, you know, we got to fight through this, and we'll be better off because of it.
Nice to see Bo get back in there, 4 hits today.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
he had 4 really good at bats. His last at bat wasn't so good, but he had 4 really good at bats. Yeah.
Just to clarify with Grant, so this is just a purely a rest thing. There's no worry, concern about anything with him. What did you think of what Dylan was able to do?
I thought Dylan did a great job after the first inning. I thought the first inning was not very good, but he's a real competitor, and I thought he did a great job after that.